Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, episode 21, with our Wednesday D&D crew. Hey, Wednesday D&D crew. Y'all doing all right?
Hey.
Hello. Wednesday
Well,
D&D stream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. We got a lot of
Are
ground
you,
to cover. Like
are
a
you
lot.
not doing all right because you're jobless?
I'm unemployed.
A very odd way to start a game. Hey, other teammate, how's the job? LOL. Like what?
There's a joke there.
It's okay, coming from Kim.
He got his new job. He starts in the future.
He just told. I know he just told you.
I know
I didn't have my headset on, and I heard him saying when.
He said it 5 minutes ago. Are you joking right now? Oh
He's
my
becoming-
god,
Talk
move on.
about it.
Move on.
He's becoming my nanny.
I don't want to
Well-
talk about it.
All right. Well, like I was saying, we got a lot of ground to cover, so I want to go right into some D&D gameplay here. But of course, someone has to tell us what happened last time. So, who's got the good notes or the good enough memory to go over that? Anybody?
Here we go. Wow, I got it.
Oh,
I got
right.
sick.
You got
So-
it. Get it done.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not being to get sick. So we made our way back to Scabathus, and we were looking to save our friend Hoppy, who got caught last time. Pretty nervous. She was pissed off last time we left, so we were real careful this time. Will was going back for some more kids, and we split up, hoping to find our friend. So we snuck on in, back through the kitchen. We talked to the dwarf there for a moment, who was hoping that he might be able to get him out, but we weren't really able to promise him much. We were on a mission. I think Rain was able to, or Sal was able to hear that Scabatha was talking to somebody in the other room, so we knew the coast was clear. We did find one of her tin men. Managed to subdue him though, and
I managed to subdue him.
it was a team effort to subdue him. And Sal spider gooed him all up on the ceiling.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so we made our way upstairs after we subdued him, and found our way up to Scabatha's room, where we managed to find it was a peculiar dollhouse, really. And after we searched it for a little bit and looked inside, we saw our friend, just tiny little Hoppy, sound asleep in the bed.
I'm
We s-
adorable.
Yeah, she's kind of cute when she's sleeping and not talking.
Sleeping when you're not talking.
Yeah. So we managed to figure out how to get into it, but it was locked. Rain, thankfully, was able to find some scattered notes that apparently Scabatha is cursed with forgetfulness, so she had to write this down for herself, that the password for her dollhouse was Rumblecusp. So the dollhouse opened right up, and we just took a copy and put her in my pocket. The dollhouse open also had a key, which turned out to be the key we needed to free Elkhorn, who was the dwarf in the kitchen, and oddly enough, Reuben from the carnival was there too. He got lost in the hall of mirrors. No idea how he ended up here, but hey, I guess that's cool too. We managed to save somebody that was lost to the carnival, so we're doing something good. Scabatha was still just talking away in that other room. I have no idea about what, but managed to just escape right on after that. We're leaving the property with everything looking pretty good right now. I just hope Will had the same good fortune as us.
All right. Yeah, you guys did leave the area. I think you had a code word that Will was gonna do, or a sound or something when he was
So, yeah,
in the clear, or when you were in the clear, or something like that. Is that right?
he was supposed to just like make a caw sound when he was leaving, just so that we had an idea that he was gone. But
You guys finished your mission ahead of time, so you're gonna go ahead and regroup as you leave. I believe that was the plan. Good work, Larian. That is a good recap. You have the inspiration of the evening. You guys are, in
Yay.
fact, free of Loom Lurch right now. Let me go ahead and take us over to our game page here. You guys should be back on the world map now as you exit away from the Hag's domain. This time, not discovered due to your quick thinking and clever antics. So let's go ahead and get y'all moving here. You were right outside of Loom Lurch with a group of about, I think there's 6 of you, and well, 7 if you want to count Squirt as well, in tow now.
I don't want to count Hoppy or Squirt. They're in my pocket.
Well, fair enough.
More than that, I have a kid in my backpack too.
Oh yeah, you might, Hoppy. You never had a chance to check on that. It is possible there's a child shrunk in your backpack. What would y'all like to do?
Even smaller.
Do you think we should wait around for Will, or?
Not right here at least. We didn't really talk about a meetup spot other than just going back to Little Oak, and we could just meet him there. We could hang around a little bit if we want to go around the other side. Maybe if we hear the caw, we could see if...
Should we make the caw?
Did I make it?
Sal, can you still transform?
We could
right
do a
now?
caw real quick too.
I mean, I can transform, but I could. I can
Wait,
speak with animals and speak to an owl. Say we're leaving.
you're not a spider anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
Will can also speak, and Will can speak to the animals too, so you can get the an animal around to let Will know we're going back to Little Oak.
Yeah, that sounds better. We didn't talk about waiting around for each other. I don't think. I guess you just took a call when we were leaving. Probably should call at least just in case he hears it, so he knows we're good.
I just don't want to do another rescue mission. All right. So who's the best at cacawing?
Well, there you
Sounds
go.
like-
He
sounds like
is a
Sal.
druid. He should be good at it.
Sal,
Okay.
make a performance check.
A performance check.
Yep.
I mean, that was,
Doesn't he get advantage since
I should
he's
definitely-
a druid?
and because he did that really well.
Maybe
I
if he
should
was an
definitely
animal.
He
Was a pretty
did
good one.
actually perform a pretty good caca. I feel like he should get advantage. Wink, wink.
Yeah, it feels like maybe it was a pretty good call. I
mean-
don't know.
I grew up in the forest with a bunch of owls around, so
Keep convincing him. Go.
That's
How
in
many
my
birds
backstory.
have you turned into, Sal?
How many birds have I turned into?
Hey, how many avians have you turned into?
Well, none, because I don't know how to fly yet.
You're a wolf bear.
Oh.
But I grew up with tons of birds in the forest that I grew up in, so I know what they sound like.
I believe that was part of your backstory. Go and roll with advantage.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Specifically a
go.
very birdy
Nice.
forest.
Dude, this DM's a pushover.
This forest. Shut up, Rick. You're dumb.
Sal, you
for
let
saying
out
that.
a caw that sounds just like one of the familiar birds in your youth that used to hang out in your forests. You hope that perhaps they're native here, or maybe whoever's listening won't notice, but it sounds legit.
All right, we can get
Good
going
job,
now.
Sal.
Good job, Sal.
All right, it's a Little Oak.
Off we go.
Who
Oh,
wants to
hello,
live
Mr.
Little Oak?
Elkhorn. How are you doing?
Yeah, he's
Actually.
kind of just been listening and watching, but keeping to himself till you got away a bit. And he says, "I'm doing much better now, lad. I'm away from that hellhole with you lot, making your bird sounds and whatnot."
Yeah, we got a friend in there who's on a separate mission. That was just to let him know we were leaving if he heard it. How did you get caught? End up in there.
Oh, that's a fine question. I saw some children here as I was wandering by and wanted to inquire why they were here. And once I found out they were forced to be here, I wanted to do something about it. And, well, when you're not with your allies, it's a little difficult to be on a one-man mission, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. That's well, we managed to save a couple kids before too. We were here earlier. You might have
Oh.
heard us. We went through the kitchen.
I did hear a lot of ruckus recently. Between the whole Scabatha yelling and whatnot, it was quite chaotic. Not as chaotic as it usually is, much more chaotic. In a good way.
Chaotic good.
I would think that we caused the most chaos in a while, but
Oh, Nightshade can get pretty angry and do some fairly, how would I word it? Heinous things. You guys have traveled for about 2 hours also away from Loon Lurch, and at this time, Hoppy, you are no longer unconscious. You gain the benefits of a long rest, but you are still only 4 inches tall.
What the?
You awake to darkness, being jostled around.
wait, do I feel her in my pocket?
I don't know. You wiggling around, Hoppy?
Hell yeah. Freaking out.
Then yes.
Oh. I think Hobby. Wait. So I'll like.
Let me out! And then I
I'll
just
carefully-
I pull out my shield and I literally just start slamming on everything.
Hobby, you're in my pocket. Calm down so I
I'm
can
like-
take you out.
Doing one of these with my shield in my hand.
I'll like reach in slowly and carefully take her out and hold her up in the palm of my hand.
I am now moving my shield even harder, and I literally have my eyes shut as tight as they can go.
Hobby.
I am attacking.
Oh, a pocket rabbit! Look at that! Nelcorn leans
Yeah.
close and just stares at it as it flails
Have you-
around.
Have you ever seen Scabatha do this to somebody?
You know, I think I heard something about it, but no, I haven't seen anything like this before.
You know if it just goes away?
Lad, it's likely curse magic if it's something like this. I don't think that stuff just goes away easily.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Look at it flailing, though. Is this your friend, or? And he takes one of his fingers out. He's wearing some gauntlets and just starts tapping your head, Poppy, as you have your shield and mace and you're just flailing back and forth.
Oh, I am 100% attacking. Again, for the second time, I am still attacking.
Now,
Kinda like
as
push your
I'm
back
not
with my finger.
flailing. I am attacking.
as your size, an attack with your mace would be akin to like.
That's fine. It's happening, though.
Yeah, she's gonna like smacking on my palm.
It doesn't matter. It's happening.
All right, Hoppy, make an attack roll.
Okay. Wait, do I do it? Do I do it with my shield?
Are you swinging with just your shield?
Yeah. No, I literally have my shield and I'm like swinging it back and forth.
Yeah, make an attack with your shield. I think that's
Wait a
just
minute.
strength. 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
One d20 plus strength modifier.
Uh huh.
Okay. That?
You're on
That's a
camera.
Nope,
strength
strength
saving
saving,
throw. But
Sorry. Whatever. Take it.
yeah, your shield's just gliding along the palm of his hand. Even when you get the edge of it into his palm a bit, I mean, Larry, it just feels like, what's the best way to describe it? Like a little gumball just keeps like bopping into your hand repeatedly. Like it doesn't, you don't feel anything from it.
Hoppy, stop attacking my hand.
I like stop for a second and like you just see like my ears are like both back as far as they can go. Like, oh fuck. I'm
Open
like
your
hiding
eyes.
behind
damn
my
it.
shield. And like I'm like very like the hell? Where am
When you're-
I? What's happening?
Larry, and all you hear is squeaking. She's so small and far away that you can't understand her at all.
Even though I'm like holding her up to kind of close to my face.
If you move her close to
And-
her face, you can hear her.
Yeah.
I'm literally holding my ears back every time he talks.
You're in Larian's hand. We got you out of Scabatha's, or out of Lumarch. Stop hitting me with your shield. It's doing nothing, but
Yeah,
it's annoying.
yeah, stop that! Ah! You had to talk so loud.
Sorry. And
I want to ask Elkhorn if he's ever heard of a lucky rabbit's foot.
Indeed, I have heard of a Lucky's rabbit foot. Why do you ask?
This is a lucky rabbit.
He looks back at Hoppy in Larian's hand and just says, well, it seems a little irate if you ask me. It's just been squealing and flailing.
yeah, she doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, she wasn't very lucky.
She's lucky to not be in that dollhouse.
You are so loud.
I'm gonna not keep her. I'm just gonna like
I'm
awkwardly.
gonna take
Yeah, this is
my
getting annoying.
shield and
You wanna like
literally.
walk on my shoulder?
I'm gonna take my like backpack off and literally shove it over my ears,
Whoa.
and I'm just gonna
Hey.
sit here like this.
Okay, I'm gonna not hold her to my hand, but I'm just gonna like keep walking with her just held up and let her manage being 2 inches tall.
It's so loud.
Hey, you hold
I
her
think
away.
Rick disconnected, possibly.
Oh, did he?
Possibly.
Rain, you there? Oh wow, yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah,
He's
he's dead.
freeze framing on the stream. All right, well, I guess he'll reconnect. We can go ahead and move on. I think he'll be able to join back. It's a good pose though.
Oh, there you
Damn,
go.
what was I gonna ask the Elkhorn? I don't remember. Anyway. Ruben, you okay, bud?
Ruben has just been kind of despondent this whole time walking, just with a sad expression on his face, with his butterfly makeup still on, and just says, it's stuck in that hole for I don't know how long, ended up here for I don't know how long. It's hard to say I'm okay, but I guess compared to then, I'm okay. Hey, Ren, welcome back.
What did I miss?
How much?
Hoppy is real sensitive to sound right now because of how tiny she is, and Ruben's very, very he's just out of it.
Well, it hasn't been that long. We were at the carnival with you, and not too long after you went through the hall mirrors, we did too. So I don't know, like 2 days? Has it been 3? I don't know, something like that.
I just want to get out of here.
We'll try.
Another hour passes. It's starting to get a bit dark. It's probably around 8 p.m.ish.
I think it might be a little. I don't know if we should go all the way into Little Oak until Will is here. I don't know. The kids might.
Well, the kids know who we are.
Wait,
Yeah, but
there's kids ahead?
Who said that? Was that the dwarf or Ruben?
That was the dwarf. Oh, cool.
Why is this dwarf real into kids?
Well,
I say that in my mind. I don't say that out loud.
because he said he wanted us. Oh, I should have insight checked him or see if I. There might be some kids. Why did you want to save? Why are you so keen on saving kids?
Well, I wouldn't be able to call myself a member of the Valor's Call if I didn't try to help those who need me, would I?
I don't really know much about the Valor's Call, so I don't know if that checks out.
Yeah, enlighten us on them.
Well, I can. Sure. You want me to tell you more about them? We stand at odds with the League of Malevolence. Bunch of assholes.
Wait, League of Malevolence.
Oh, we met that was the assassin.
That's the assassin, right?
Yeah, what was
The-
the guy's name?
I look over at Larry as I said that. I'm not.
Yeah, remember his name?
Let me
You
see.
speak of an assassin, his name should be Zarek.
You just hear me squeak out.
Yeah, Zarek. That's the one. Yeah,
And then
we met that guy.
there's Kellic,
Guys,
there's
they're so loud.
Wrigglebone, Sargash, and Skilla. Skilla's missing.
He looks at you a bit puzzled, Rain, and says, you're mostly right there. how do you know of the League of Malevolence? And you see him sort of take just one step back. It looks a bit more cautious now.
Don't worry, friend. They attacked our friend, and we basically had to pay one off so they wouldn't kill our friend. I mean, there was a lot of gold.
You paid him to save your friend.
Yeah,
Oh.
he went to go assassinate our friend, and we told him we would pay him more than his boss in order to prevent him from going after our friend. And he took it, and he decided to quit. What was?
Oh, right.
Yeah, we told him about the gold stash.
Yeah, we didn't pay him. We traded information.
Yeah, maybe that's
Rain-
a better way to put it. Yeah.
Rain, make a persuasion check.
Oh, hold on 1 second, because internet got goofed.
I saw an 18 though.
Yeah, I totally rolled an extra 20 again.
So Elkhorn sort of just takes you in for a moment, Rain. Like he's listening. He looks like he's still skeptical, but he says, "If he really did quit the league, then that's one less to deal with, which is a good thing. Maybe he's still out there. A contract appears. He'll go back to his evil ways, I'm sure. But one less to deal with for now, I suppose."
Believe us, we don't want to deal with the league yet. We want the league to end as much as you do. They're working with the hags, and we have as much disdain for the hags as you probably do with the league.
It's the whole reason I'm here, lad. I just need to find the rest of my team so we can hunt down the league and put an end to them.
So why are you guys so keen on hunting down the league? I know
what
they're not good people, but what personal grudge do you have against them?
It's not me necessarily. It's Mercian. She probably has the most issue with him. I mean, there is a bounty on him, of course, but it's her words that swayed me more than anything.
Jamie, real quick, what was their name of their guild or game thing?
Valor's
Oh,
Call.
Valor's Call. And then what was the name of that person? Sorry.
He just named Mercian. Mercion.
AON. So is Mercian the one who put the bounty on them, or is Mercian part of the league, or part of your group, not the league? Sorry.
Mercian's part of Valor's Call, and the one who has some justified vengeance, I'd say. But out of curiosity, you mentioned the name Ringlrun, one of you?
Yeah.
You said that was a League of Malevolence member?
I don't know if it was a Malevolence member, but I do remember the small assassin telling us that person is in a temporal stasis right now.
Oh, well, that makes more sense and is a little disheartening to hear. Ringlrun's one of ours, is our wizard.
Is your wizard? Let me make a note of that.
It's
It's a lot of lore stuff right
the
now.
League of Malevolence, I think, hired the assassin, and he told us
Yes.
about all the minions frozen in the heart.
You just hear me squeaking.
I'll
Literally answering
hold you
every
like a
time
little-
to your every
I'll-
question and things that y'all have been saying. I've been answering.
I'll hold Hobby to my ear, and I'll just echo what she says. Go ahead.
That's not a league member.
Who isn't? Ringlrun.
Wizard, you're talking about.
Yeah. Calic is part of the league, right, Elkhorn?
Yeah, Calicus.
Indeed he is. Their
Yeah,
sorcerer.
Yeah, he was looking for the staff that
fellas.
belonged to your friend then.
Yeah, he wants the staff.
Oh, that's not good. You said Ringlrun was frozen. Do they have the staff?
It's
No.
no.
Oh,
But
that's
Ringlrun was frozen in the palace.
This is oh my. Okay, a lot to take in. I think we should talk a bit more on this. But he looks around. It's fairly dark. I don't know where we're headed, but it'd be wise to set up camp. Should we do it here?
We can't be far from Little Oak.
I don't know if we should keep going until Bill gets back. I mean, we're like right here. He should be able to see us, right? Like I don't know if I feel comfortable bringing strangers into his home.
That's fair.
We should
Yeah, that's
not.
fair.
He
Who
probably
is-
wouldn't want us unless they vetted him out. So I think we should camp. I think right here is a good
Yeah.
camp spot.
We'll
Then.
hang
Who
out
are
here
y'all
then.
talking about? What is this will?
Don't worry about that. You'll find out soon enough. We'll hang out here. We're safe
then-
here.
I immediately remember that there was a child in my backpack, and I stop everything that I'm doing. I say, "Wait, stop! Stay still!" And then I
Now that you
try
move
and
her, I
balance.
move my hand away from her, my ear, because she's still there. She just screams.
And then I like start frantically looking through. Do I find a small frog in my backpack?
Frog.
You don't find any creatures in your backpack.
What about
Creatures?
Squirt?
About Squirt.
You do find Squirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Squirt.
Squirt's not a creature. He's a
He's
magnificent
a
cosmic
god.
entity.
Yeah, exactly.
So I literally just sit down and I look really, really sad, but I have Squirt in my hands. Well, I'm one of you, and you just hear me squeaking. That's what I'm
Alright.
saying.
I'm tired of holding her in my hand like this. I'm gonna like put her on like a rock next to me or something. Don't go too far, Hoppy.
I just sit there.
Good rabbit.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
forgot.
looking in my backpack
I'm
the whole
getting.
time.
Yeah, I'm going through my backpack right now, getting ready for camp, and I realized I had a bunch of random things I got from the hag's house. But I think about that, and I start setting up my camp bag and all that good stuff. I guess I'll just try to make a fire using my flints. I have a tinder box. That works.
Sure. You get a fire up and going, and you guys start setting up for camp. Let me make a few adjustments real quick. Elkhorn is also definitely pulling his weight. Once he sees you guys setting up for camp, he goes out just nearby in the woods and starts gathering twigs and debris and whatnot to help start a fire, moving some rocks closer so you got somewhere you could sit around the fire as well. Like, he's doing his best to help out. While he is, he does say, Ruben's actually, he's just sitting down near the fire that you guys are building and just has his head lowered and his knees up and his arms resting on him. Elkhorn does say, we left back at that nasty place. A bunch of those children are still there, I think. Oh, I really hope I get to see him again one day. I owe my life to him. Would have starved in there if it wasn't for them.
Well, if it isn't for anything, our buddy Will should be getting more. It's kind of his thing to rescue the children.
Is that right?
He's never been caught. So all the commotion you probably hear is probably him.
Oh, I see. Well, that's... Huh. Wish I could help the lad. Is he back there alone?
You have to understand, he is, but he can definitely take care of himself. You have to understand with him, though, I don't know if it gives this much. He takes care of the children after they leave the hag. So that's why we're a little bit more secretive of telling you about his hideout.
Oh, like
You
a
must understand that.
sanctuary.
Exactly. So it's up to him to vet you in order to be, if you want to see where he lives,
I see. I understand.
for the children's sake.
It's
I
not
could
our
tell
house.
you could trust me if if you'd believe me, but I know. Safe than sorry and whatnot. Especially in a place like this. And he just looks around at the woods. References
do
to
I-
everywhere around him.
I trust you. It's
Ew.
just that it's the children's lives at stake.
I want to
Never
get a
be more
vibe check.
careful.
Like, I've been hanging out with him, talking for a while. What's my general read on this guy?
You gonna do a vibe check? Make an insight check on him. Let's see what you think about Elkhorn. All right. So, just judging by his mannerisms and the way he's been talking, this seems like a pretty good guy. It seems like he wants to try to put others before himself and try to do the right thing. Also sounds like it might be to a fault just hearing his history.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not that we don't trust you. It's really not our place to invite you into somebody else's safe place. So, we'll let him decide how much he may or may not want to interact with you.
Then push comes to shove, if we need to go rescue him, you'll come back with us. When I give him a little fist bump.
Yeah, I don't know if we should be getting worried or not about
I wouldn't be worried though.
I'm not really, but I also actually, I mean, we've been keeping like a burst pace, right? So I guess he hasn't been able to catch up yet. Well, we'll see. Hopefully he'll come up on us soon.
Are you guys setting up for the evening as well now?
Yeah.
In case he doesn't show up?
Yeah.
I also want to have a conversation with Squirt.
Sure, go ahead.
Are you all right, Squirt?
I think I'm all right. Everything's a lot bigger now, except you.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Sure, we'll figure it out. In the meantime, do you mind still being in my backpack? I mean, you can sit out now. But I mean when we're traveling. Probably safest.
No, it's fine. Especially since I can smell it. There's some goodness nearby.
You can probably smell it
Did
real
we give
good.
him a little bit already?
No,
do you
we
think
didn't.
they found it?
They only woke up a little while ago.
Either that or a boggle's tracking us, and I don't think it's tracking us. They tend to set up and stay in one place.
Oh, thank God.
I thought we gave him a little tab.
Definitely don't want to fight
Yep.
anything. Well, and then I set him down next to me on the rock. And then I set up my little bedroll and everything, and then I make a nice little spot. I make my backpack like a little beanbag for him instead of in it. I hope this is all right for the night.
And you make him nice and comfy, and he says, "Oh, it's fine. Just like it, little Oak. I have my own set of pillows they put me on."
Sounds good. And then I just sit there and... Oh, no, wait. I definitely want to pull out some stuffing from my pillow and shove it in my ears.
You do so, and you now have the deafened condition.
Thank you. How do I put that on my... Okay, I'll just say I'll deafen. Okay.
All right.
Right.
The
I hear
campfire.
them. I hear them squeaking around, and I lean in. I'm like, "Hey, Squirt," and I'm gonna be quiet too when they set up. But I'm gonna whisper, "Squirt, do you want some bog oil, or do you want to be normal size first?"
I don't know. I don't know which is better, but I don't want to chance fate. Let's just wait till somehow I'm normal again.
Right. Don't worry, I got a lot of bog oil for you.
You see him kind of tip back and forth at that, but he doesn't say anything.
You feel mysterious poking, Baka?
So now we're at the campsite. I'm sitting down. I'm going through my bag, and what's Elcon doing right now?
Elkhorn.
Elkhorn. Sorry, my bad. You know I have the names. There we go.
You guys got the fire going, I'd say at this point, and there's enough sitting area now to where he feels content, and he sits next to the fire. And real quick, are you all doing the same once camp is set up? You guys gonna sit around it, or what are you doing?
Well, you said the sun was going down, right?
Yeah, it is nighttime essentially now. Yeah.
Just kind of hanging out, whittling some wood. Whittling a stick, I don't know.
I'm just gonna start meditating like immediately.
All right. The reason I was asking is because I wanted to take y'all to camp.
Hell yeah, I love camp.
Yeah.
That
Even if Will
acoustic
shows up,
is-
we'll probably end up camping here regardless.
My token's so small.
no one accidentally sit there. Oh, is this
What
different?
was that?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wait,
What is that?
isn't
How'd you do that?
Hold down left click.
Now we all got the other ping. You're weird.
Yeah,
Well,
brother.
Now we know which ping is yours. All right, well, fair enough. Yeah, you guys are all just sitting around camp now. How long do we want to wait? Or are we waiting for the night?
Before we do that, though, I want to rummage through my bag, and I'm going to be like, Elcorn, hey, check this out. And I look over at Sal and Larion as well. And I pull out the things that I borrowed from the hag.
To answer your question real quick, Jamie, I want to at least take a short rest while we kind of sit around and, I guess, wait for Will.
Okay, that's fine.
So the first thing I pull out is a cracked hair mirror with a gaudy bejeweled handle and frame.
Where did you get all this crap? I don't even remember.
I think from her room or something. I forget.
Oh,
I
guess-
think really hard about where I got this crap from.
It was so technically super recent, so I'd say you'd be fresh in your mind. You pulled that out of the dollhouse. It was in the top
That's
portion
right,
of it in the
Yeah,
attic.
it's in Dollhouse. Yep.
What are you doing with it?
And they're very small too, right? They're like poppy size.
No,
assuming?
these are actually standard size. Inside that dollhouse, in the main area, everything was tiny,
Mm.
but the portion you opened up was like a hidden storage area in the attic where normal stuff was stored.
Gotcha. So the first thing I would take out is the cracked mirror, and I'm like, "What do you guys think of this?" Like I just show it to the group.
Just like chilling.
I'll reach my hand out. Can I look at it?
Yeah.
So
I
since I'm
pass it
deafened,
over to
are
him.
they? Can I still hear? Would they be normal for
Um,
me now?
No, you can't hear anything. And technically,
alright,
their
that's fine.
voices wouldn't be ear piercing just from talking, even though you're tiny as well.
I definitely
Unless you
when they're
want it
right
to
up
be.
near me. Yeah,
Well,
but so you have to keep in mind I'm a rabbit. I'm a herring god. I got big ass ears. I hear real good.
As your friend, the dungeon master, I will allow you to hear them normally if you wish.
I'm good.
Okay.
you don't want to hear us at all. You want to actually just be sitting there.
Okay,
La, 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 la.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah,
Uh,
okay, I'll hear them normally.
All right.
I pull
Okay,
the shit out of my ears.
I'll just like kind of like look over the mirror and like look at the handle in the back of it and look into the mirror and see anything. Like, is it just a regular mirror reflection?
Make an investigation check.
Can I lean towards magical investigation check?
Yes.
I'm suspecting it's magic, so I'm more kind of like trying to sense that
You
magical
can
components.
you can do an Arcana check if you're searching for any magical residue.
Yeah, I'm like looking it over, but more like expecting magic, so kind of sensing it more like that. And technically, if it's about Fae, I would get advantage. The Fae mirror.
It is this case no, just a mirror.
Okay.
But examining it thoroughly for any magical auras or attachments, you don't sense a single speck of the weave coming off of this thing.
Okay, so I look in the mirror, and I just see myself, right? It's just a cracked mirror.
Yep. But now, if you want to keep examining it to see if there's anything else about it, you can make that investigation check.
Yeah, I'll look at the details now and I'll see how intricate it is, and stuff like that. Carvings, imagery. Oh, boom! I can see the shit out of this mirror.
While you don't detect any magic, you examine this thing up and down and all over, looking at the bejeweled handle and the frame mainly, even though the mirror itself is cracked. You can pinpoint that this thing could probably go for about 65 gold.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so he's like a fucking what was that show
Value.
called? The Pawn Stars.
Yeah, I'll give you
Exactly what
I'll give you
happened.
30 gold for it, Rain. Yeah. All right. Well,
You can have it if you want to. I just found it in the dollhouse.
yeah, man. It looks like a pretty regular mirror to me. I don't sense anything on it. It's pretty nice though. Yeah, like worth a decent bit
Yeah.
of gold.
Well, I don't know what's up with these hags, but they struck my eye when I was going through it. The next thing I pull out is a false eye made of gold. And my character really doesn't have that great of detecting arcana, but so I'm just like, what do you guys think of this? I'll just show it to the group.
What are you showing us? Sorry.
A false eye made of gold.
Oh.
Oh, make sure you add that cracked mirror.
I
hair.
I
cast.
just did.
Cool.
Looks like it would fit really well in Richard's skull.
Then I pass it over to Sal.
You know that's true. It's
Were you casting something,
I
Hoppy?
cast. Yeah, I cast Thaumaturgy and I make my voice sound real loud. That's gross.
Hoppy, you actually heard Hoppy normally just now instead of a squeaking voice. Everybody.
Yes, we all look over at her to make sure to see if she grew up.
She did not, for sure.
And so we just ignore her and go back to our conversation. No,
yeah.
okay.
We just go back to the.
Okay. I was like,
I'm
what
let
the
dogs out. I'll be right
deuce?
back.
What the hell is that?
Appear back.
Is it mushy?
No, it feels like gold.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming, sorry.
Oh.
So I pass it over to Sal because he wanted it for Rick's skull.
I want to take a closer look at it, Jamie.
Are you trying to search for some magic or just determine if this is worth anything? What are you doing?
Yeah, I want to try and see, like, what is it actually made of? Is it worth anything?
Make an investigation check on it.
It's
Ooh.
not worth shit.
Looks like an elaborate marble. Fine. You don't think it's worth anything? Maybe a few copper.
This thing's a piece
It's
of
golden
junk.
eyeballs worth a few copper. Yeah, junk.
It's junk. I'll take it and I'll stick it in Richard's skull.
Oh,
In
What do you
the,
mean it's junk? Does
the
that
right
mean
eye
magic
socket.
power coming off of it? I look over at Elkhorn and Larry on this, see if they can detect any magic from it.
If Sal wants to give it to me, I can take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Okay,
Larian, we
I'll-
can go off your previous Arcana check since it was so amazing. And I'll go ahead and tell you, you don't sense any magical stuff off this either.
Well, I still want to take from it. I just want to spend a minute. I want to just stare into it. I just want to have a staring contest with it. I just want to look at it.
All right. Do you just with the intention of just staring at it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it up and I'm just gonna kind of like stare back at it, right into its eye.
All right. Larian holds the eye up and just, without blinking, just locks onto it.
Nothing happens after a minute or so.
Nope.
Yeah, it looks like just a regular eyeball. Here you go. Nothing special about it.
Oh, I mean, it's crazy because that Jack in the Box almost poisoned me to death, and then all this other stuff is just regular old junk, I guess. Make sure you guys keep that in a safe place, though. I feel like there still might be something to these things.
Maybe it's probably just nice stuff that caught her attention. That thing
So,
is nice looking
yeah.
gold eye. This is a nice mirror.
Well, I get worried some because how the hags, I don't want to say borrow, but end up taking things from other people. And I'd stare down at Hoppy, I squint at her eyes, even I can barely see them.
Just to see if they're both there.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
definitely surprised that
I'm
they're not magic either.
just gonna keep casting Thaumaturgy over and over again. What? What about my eyes? That wasn't
look-
a hag.
They look great, darling.
That wasn't a hag. That was just a trade.
Oh yeah, I still have the tin soldier's mallet.
And then the last thing I pull out,
How the
Sal, make
Beyblades
sure
work.
you add that eye to Rick's skull, I guess.
Fits right in there.
The
fit.
final thing I pull out is orc massage. No, I'm kidding. A pair of embroidered velvet slippers. And I'm like, what do you guys make of these? They might look good on you, Elcorn.
Not really the slipper type, I'm afraid.
I'm kidding. Your feet would crush this.
Yeah,
But
just
I pass them over to him so you can look at them.
The Elkhorn or me?
Elcorn.
Oh, he takes the slipper and says, they look nice. And he rubs his thumb across them. They feel velvety, I suppose. What do you want me to do with them?
Do you detect any magic on them?
Oh, not really good at that type of thing, but I guess I could try. And he pulls the slippers up and just stares at him real hard.
Shit, my computer got.
Did you say your computer died?
I just froze for a second.
Oh. He just stares at him for like another 10 seconds, then holds him back and says, "Nope, don't sense anything. So, either there's nothing magical to him, or there is, I can't tell." And he just holds him out to your end.
Pass them over to Larry. What do you feel about these, Mr. Pawnstar?
I'm gonna look at these slippers, I guess, because now I'm a pawn star. Call me Rick.
What is your intention with the slippers?
I'm just looking at the jewels actually in them. I just want to see, like, what are the jewels? How many are them?
Make an investigation check. Wow. So there aren't necessarily any jewels in them, but you could tell they're made out of a very, very fine material. These things are probably worth about 15 gold as a pair.
Oh, okay.
Why do you care about some fancy shoes?
Yeah, these are just nice slippers. I think the hag just kept some nice stuff for herself. These are just valuable.
I
Why are
offer
you
my
stealing stuff?
not stealing stuff. I was worried that these things were stolen by the hag before.
So you steal from her?
Technically,
No.
Hobby, we stole you from her, so are you gonna argue this?
Yes?
What?
Okay.
Why are we upset about stealing from the hag?
Also, we didn't steal from her. We made a trade. I gave
Well,
her metal soldier a nice ice bath.
you're in the
That was the
Feywild.
trade.
Yeah, but we know this doesn't matter right now. The rules aren't all applying as they should.
Look, if we don't follow the rules, who will?
Oh, you're talking about the
And
stealing rule. Yeah, no one here seems
As
to care
I
about that
say
right now.
that, I like make the fire like super bright for a minute. As my voice like fades away. Do you hear? And then the fire gets really bright.
Oh, what?
And
How,
then I cast Thaumaturgy again to make it super bright.
While she does this, is it a little chilly in the Feywild tonight?
No, it's actually quite temperate. A little spooky now that your fire is starting to randomly rage, though.
I'm still gonna put my hand out towards it to get my hands toasty. Oh, that's nice.
You see me like my little paw, all dramatic. I'm just dramatically posed like for like a minute.
I'm just warming up my hands over the fire. That's kind of nice.
Okay, enough of that. And then it like just dies down immediately, goes back to normal.
I grabbed the shoes back from Larion,
Yeah, here you go.
and I look at them. Do they look like they could fit my feet?
You know,
I'm like about
I don't know.
6.
Make let's put that up to the dice. Roll a d20, and if you roll a 12 or higher, then it looks like they'd fit you just fine.
Hell
Roll
yeah,
for
brother.
Hagfoot check size.
Give me
Hagfoot check.
inspiration, bud.
Just roll the
No.
d20.
Your own. You could.
Wait, isn't it? It's /roll d20, right?
Space 1d20.
Smash roll 1 d20.
You can do that in Foundry.
Yep.
God damn it.
These shoes look more akin to someone with a bit smaller feet.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Maybe even
And,
taken from one of the children that were at her shop.
Yeah, no, child has some nice slippers.
I guess I put them in my bag then, and I'm like, all right, there's that.
Yeah, I think this was just stuff she liked. That's
All
where
right,
she
maybe
kept
we can return it after our mission's over then.
Yeah, or not. We'll see. Not too worried about bags.
Well,
Once
that's
the building is, once the building is free, who knows what she'll do with them?
Yeah.
I hope the building is all right. Nothing. I'm a little behind on the current upkeep of the Feywilds as well. Last thing I remember was I was at the Palace of Heart's Desire myself and engaged in battle, and then got knocked out and woke up imprisoned at Loomlurch. So,
Wait, how long have you been? How long have you been there?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know.
Time doesn't work
Wait.
that way here.
I look over at Larry, and I'm like, I thought,
Have you not figured that out?
No.
and I'm thinking in my head, he said he got knocked out and then ended up at Loomlurch.
Yeah, so
But wasn't he at Loomlurch because he was trying to save the kids?
right.
I look over at Elcor. I'm like, I thought you were at Loomlurch trying to save the kids, but you got knocked out at the castle?
That's right. I was at. And he looks puzzled for a second and says, I was at the palace. We were engaged in battle with the League themselves, and I was passing by but I was alone, and he starts to look a little bit distraught as he runs his hand across his forehead and says, I remember those kids needing rescuing, but I was on my own, but I was captured, and oh gods, I don't know. And he looks a bit lost now.
Does he actually seem lost? Like, can we look at him? Does he seem like nervous, sweating, like he's lying, or does he legitimately look lost? Like,
Yeah.
Make another insight check.
hell yeah. You knew exactly what I wanted to do.
Both of us?
Yeah, whoever's trying to read his
I got a nat
actions.
20, bud.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
Oh, I
Yeah,
want to
you
do
did.
one.
go ahead. Whoever wants to.
I wasn't natural.
Sal, you meditating, right? Oh, you paying attention,
Oh
Sal.
yeah, that
never
is
mind.
true.
He's-
I
he's-
am meditating though. That is true.
Okay, in that case, I'll just say you're still just meditating then.
You
Yeah,
did put the
ignore my
eyeball in the
roll.
spell.
As for the rest of you, all of you look at
Meditating
him,
counted that.
trying to see if he's suddenly putting on an act or something, and he truly looks almost upset now. As he continues to rub his face and then says, I know that damned hag came by and did something to us in that hellish hole. And he looks up at Reuben. You, what did she do something to you? Do you remember any magics or anything? And he looks over to Reuben, to which Reuben looks up slightly and says, well, you did backtalk her a lot, and she did something that made your head hurt a lot. Maybe she frazzled your memories or something, or made you stupid. I don't know. And he just looks up at him, to which Elkhorn says, oh great, so God, was I even at the palace, or no, I don't know. I know I was, but I know I was trying to I don't know, lads. I'm sorry. It seems I have a bit of an issue myself right now.
And I kind of grab my staff and I'm like, can we trust you?
No matter how I know I ended up at Loomlurch, I know that I'm trying or have tried to do the right thing. If you two are trying to do the right thing, then yes. If you're trying to save those who need help, then yes. If you're even stealing from an evildoer is totally fine by me, if I'm being absolutely honest. But yes, you can trust me.
We wouldn't
Just
steal
maybe-
from her if she wasn't a hag.
Well, of course. I mean, you don't steal from normal people. Only people who think they can steal from anyone. Hags think they own all this land.
Yeah, and she, I mean, try to take our friend. Can't really just, and all those children. She took all those children.
And I light up. I'm your friend.
No, Squirt.
Oh. Really
Alcor,
sad.
would you mind letting me get your weapon then? Just for now.
Wait, what do you mean?
Does he have a
Why?
weapon? You know, just to show that we can trust you.
You see him look at you and take a long pause and say, even if my memory is a bit debunked right now, you ask a warrior to give his weapon up. That's asking a lot, you understand? If I do this, you... And he looks around again. Well... Oh, you did bring us from that pit. I suppose you could have just left us, so... If that's what it takes... And he takes off his longsword from his hip and just toss it over at your feet. And you see him unsheath a dagger from his ankle as well and toss it at your feet. His shield is on his back still.
I'll just like look over the sword and dagger and anything like. They regular? Are they nice?
The longsword looks really nice. The dagger looks pretty standard.
I'll look them up and down, and then I'll reach back out and hand everything back to him. No, you gave me your stuff. That's good enough for me. I trusted you well enough already.
As he's leaning over to grab it, and in the process of saying something, you all hear the bushes, like all of you hear this, rumbling and rustling right over here.
I'm
Like-
coming.
Get up and put my hands on my weapon.
I
Standing up looking over
pull
there.
out my shield.
All of you just kind of stare in that direction. Anyone say anything or
Yep.
do anything else?
I'm still meditating, right? It's not been
Yeah.
4 hours.
I
Absolutely
make
not.
the fire bigger.
I'm on guard, but I'm also kind of hoping as well. So I'm waiting to see who it is. I'll hold my other hand out too, just kind of like try and signal to everybody not to like jump at all.
You hear a little bit more rustling, and then a hushed tone go, "Oh no, and then it calls out, "Are you friends or foes?"
We're friends.
All right. And you see what looks like a bugbear, but a really young one, step out from the bushes. She takes another step forward, and to which she notices this one immediately and says, "Oh, it's you! It's you! You were at the... Oh, hold on!" And she starts running back. Oh, I didn't mean to move him too. And with it, a few seconds later, you hear what sounds like a lot of rustling and a lot of movement behind her as she steps back out and has a whole bunch of people in tow with her.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, this dude cleaning house.
What you see approaching you is two young boys, well, three young boys technically. The one in the back is a dwarf that got his beard real early. Two of them have Will's arm over him as Will is limping towards you, barely holding himself up on these children. As the young bugbear says, "Will, the Will of the Feywild's been hurt. He's been hurt bad."
I see Will, and I walk over and go to help bring him over to the fire.
Yeah, no, I immediately start hopping down. Reversing.
Will,
You-
what happened? What
Hop
happened?
No.
over you.
You head
Thanks,
over.
Hoppy.
Be
Let's get there.
super out of breath. I'm gonna be fucking gasping for air from that mile I just fucking ran.
We've already passed you.
Oh, really?
I don't know, maybe.
Sorry.
So
I
you
immediately start casting healing spells. Hold on.
Yeah, you guys approach Will, and you can see it doesn't take a medicine check to see that he looks badly wounded in his lower abdomen region. There also seems to be something else going on with him, but you said you're casting some curing magic on him, Hoppy?
Yep.
All right, let me see it. As Will says to you, didn't quite go as planned. If you have any healing magic, it would help a bit.
Let's see. He's not dying, right?
He certainly looks like he is on death's door right now.
Do I need to spare him from dying?
Tell him to
No,
roll
he's,
some dice.
That's
He's
when
not
they're
un-
actually
That's what I'm
knocked
asking.
down.
Okay,
He's not
that's what I
unconscious.
thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which one does the most. I cast. Boom. That's what you get.
Damn, that's good healing.
Yeah, you heal him for 16. Okay. You see his wounds start to seal up a bit as he has his hand on it. It's quite messy, but it seals up enough to where it looks like it's not just open now, as he was being dragged by these kids, and says, "Right, that takes care of that part. The other, I don't know if you can handle." And he moves his hand up to his neck, and you can see from his neck and down, it looks like these black lines where his veins should be, just zigzagging down his body, and says, "What about curses? Anything you could do about that?"
Ooh, no.
Oh, well, maybe I'll can tough it out. And you see him just start losing consciousness right in front of you. To which the children try to just lower him down gently, and this one says, "It was my fault. I didn't know who he was. We took too long in the hag. She caught up. She got him, and she did some curse, something. She said he would die no matter what. I don't know. What do we do?"
We all look around at each other.
Yeah.
I know what to do. I got an idea, and
kinda
I
happy.
say, no, I'm definitely using dramaturgy right now to make myself like,
I
loud.
still look down at you though.
I need Sal to get the biggest animal he could be. I need you to put Will on his back, and me, and we need to ride to the unicorn.
Oh, the
This is
unicorn.
probably the only thing that can save him.
Good idea.
That is a good idea. All right. Well,
And I say that not caring if these two are hearing or not.
yeah. Well, they'll have to. Will the
We
will
need
you be
to
okay
go
to if we go?
now.
Yeah, we'll go to the. We'll take you to the unicorn, and everybody else, the kids will be fine here.
Are you saying that to Will?
Yeah, to Will.
He is not
Passed
responding.
out.
Oh, he's not responding. He's out now. Oh.
Do we want to keep some of us with the kids? I could go back with the kids to Little Oak. If
I
you
mean,
guys want to go off.
Somebody's gotta keep. I hate this. Yeah, if you want to go with the kids.
Ruben and I can watch after them if you like. That was my mission originally, I think. Either way, I can keep them safe.
We'll get Oakhorn, and I think that might be okay. I think we should just do that. We can't take Ruben with us too. He's just moping.
That's fine. All right, Ruben and Elkhorn, come with me.
The
Unless-
entire time, I want to have all my focus on Will. By the way,
Sure.
sorry, I totally.
Well, I look over at Larry. I'm like, you think this is a good idea, or should we sell Elkhorn? Should we take Elkhorn to, or Elkhorn should go to Unicorn?
We could leave Ruben. I don't know if we could leave Ruben here by himself. It might be dangerous. I think we can
Yeah.
trust Elkhorn.
Yeah, Ruben's gonna be a little bit of a thing. All right, so I'll take them to Little Oak then.
You want to stay here too with the little? Make sure you and Elkhorn would do fine too.
Me, Elkhorn, and Ruben will take the children to Little Oak.
Okay. We'll take it. We'll to the unicorn then.
You guys gotta leave now, though.
Can Sal transform?
Sal has currently just been in a meditation
I know.
so far.
Go get him! And I'm literally gonna sit here and watch
Well,
Will and make sure
alright.
he's alive.
I'll lay Will down next to Hoppy, and like make sure you ease him down gently and all that. All right, kids, you're gonna stay here with our friend Rain here and the Elkhorn, and okay, 1 second. Over to Sal and Sal, Sal, wake up!
Ah!
Sal, wake up! We got an issue.
What?
Will's not looking real good.
Whoa, what's wrong?
He looks like he's pretty cursed. We're gonna try to take him to the unicorn. Can you transform?
I got you.
Something big that can carry him.
Well, all of us!
That would be better.
Would you say dire wolf is enough, Jamie?
Oh yeah, dude, direwolf's like, I think that's like almost as big as a horse.
Okay. Where is
almost.
my? I can't find my dire wolf.
Direwolf missing?
Actually, if he is that big, then I can ride him with
Yeah.
Will draped
can all
over, and
ride.
Hoppy's tiny. Rain's not coming.
There's
There he
direwolf.
is.
So fast.
Yeah, we can all ride. He should be able to carry us.
I just
Okay.
wag my tail.
Oh, this goes against everything. And then like I like stay on Will's shoulder.
Well,
I'm like ready to cast like Spare the Dying, and like I'm just gonna keep trying to
no.
pump some more healing spells into him. Is he still like breathing?
I see. Make a medicine check, actually. Yeah, none of y'all have actually assessed his true medical needs yet. Oh wow, you're
Doctor,
really
That should
good at
be more than enough.
I'm no
So-
doctor.
So you're inspecting him, and his wound still looks a little bad, but it shouldn't be killing him. But you can tell whatever's happening to him, his life is fading right now.
Okay.
Just by looking him over, it seems like he may have a few hours until his whole body starts shutting down.
Yeah, okay. We've got to go.
I'll lift him up and I'll drape him over Sal's neck back area, and then I'll hop on the back of Sal.
I want to try and like I don't know how. I don't really have anything to use. I guess I just start. I don't really have cloth.
Yeah.
Can I technically use my blanket to stop the bleeding in his neck?
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Okay.
He's not bleeding on his neck. It's only his abdomen. But you saw these lines going down his neck of this necrotic, dark stuff under his skin, like something was happening there. But you can absolutely like your cure wounds alone have staunched his wounds a good bit. It's just still there's a lot to work with there.
Yeah, I wanna like I guess more. Shit, I'm gonna pump more heals into him. I guess.
Sure.
I'm gonna do it again.
I'm
You
just
guys-
gonna hold on tight to Will, make sure he's steady like in front of me. I'm mounting on, and I'm gonna all right, so ride like the wind.
All right. Sal, are you taking off?
Yeah, we're going towards the unicorn, right?
Yeah.
That's the way that's the direction I'm headed.
Okay. You book off towards the direction of the Wayward Pools, to the best of your knowledge, which is pretty good based on where you've been so far.
Shit.
Rain,
Right.
you see your allies taking off as you are left behind with a lot of children, Rumen and Elkhorn.
Also, real quick,
Hmm?
how long were we like hanging out there? Did I finish a short rest, or was it not long enough?
It wasn't that long, maybe like 30 minutes after y'all sat down.
Okay. checking.
I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys off the map, and we're gonna resolve what Rain's doing real quick. You guys shouldn't be able to see right now.
It's an assassin waiting.
Rain,
Yo.
what are you doing now that you have this large group behind?
I can definitely see.
That's fine. You can see.
I can't.
Wait, quick
I'm
question.
gonna open the stream.
Do we have all the little kids that were on Hoppy, Sal, Larry? Do we have all those with us now too?
Oh shit! I left Squirt behind.
There were no
I'm sure he'll be fine.
kids.
I just want to
with
make sure. I just want to make sure all the kids are left
No,
behind that were with us.
You took Squirt.
Okay, I took Squirt with me. I totally.
All
Grabbed
right, I was
him.
gonna. Okay.
Keep the small
Right,
things
Tom.
together.
So Ruben is this guy right here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So he's useless. He's just sitting down. Look over at Elcorn, and I'm like, all right, let's line these kids up. What do you think we should do? Should we go back to Little Oak tonight, or should we camp out? It'd be easier if we camp out. I can keep an eye on the camp instead of having a bunch of children walk through the wilderness at night. What do you think?
I think moving in darkness is never a good move, unless there's an emergency and emotions behind you. What just happened? We already have camp set up. What say you kids? Camping for the night out here? To which all of them look a bit on edge and worried, but they kind of give some soft nods. And this one speaks up and says, "I'm fine with that. I've heard of Little Oak, but I'm fine seeing it later."
I'll
Which
walk
Elcorn-
over to some.
Elcorn
you
sits
go.
back down and just slaps his hands on his knees and says, "All right, and I suppose following your lead then." And he looks over to you, Rain. He says, "Oh, I didn't
Okay.
catch your name, by the way."
I'm Richard.
No, you're not. Oh wait, are you? No, you're not. I don't know what you did. Never mind. Don't worry about me. I'm not there.
I'm Richard, and
All right.
Rich.
that's my
Richard.
fake name, Nefay. Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you say that part
sorry.
out loud?
No, I said that to Xander, who was talking to me in my head.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
All right, Richard, then well, perhaps we swap some stories past the time. Come on, kids, gather around. I'll tell you a little bit about the Might of Valor's call. And, they all start just moving towards the fire. And Rain, unless you do anything else, we're going to pan to our emergency team.
I'm just making sure that I just tell the kids, like, don't worry, they'll take care of him, and you'll be with more kids, and you won't have to work for that hag ever again. Why they're doing that, I guess I will take out my brewer's supplies, and I'm gonna start just making a draft to pass the time, to keep myself occupied and awake so I don't fall asleep, because I kind of want to keep an eye on the dwarf.
All right. And you start getting your brewer supply out and doing some mixing, making something akin to maybe some sort of coffee or something to keep you awake. Just brewing away.
Definitely. I mean, I don't have coffee beans on me. I don't know if that'd be fair. Technically, like, brewing supplies comes with hops. I don't know if I'm gonna start drinking. But
That's up to
anyway,
you.
you know what? I do just craft. I start I do start fermenting a beer and getting that prepared, using the supplies. Not to drink right away, obviously, because it takes about a month or two for it to age correctly. But just as like something to keep my mind occupied and sharp instead of sitting there and falling asleep by the fire.
All right.
That makes sense?
Yeah. That's fine. So you keep yourself occupied so you don't get sleepy or fall asleep, given the situation. Now, Elkhorn starts in with one of his tales. He starts saying, "Okay, kids, memory's a bit frazzled, but what I remember is we were fighting the League of Malevolence, evildoers. There's Kellic the Sorcerer, Warduke the Helm Swordsman, and he just starts going on about this story and starts getting, you start getting comfortable, Rain, as all the kids start taking their mind off what's going on as he starts regaling them about his battle with other people. And we are going to swap to our emergency crew. You guys are currently sprinting through the Feywilds
Panic.
in darkness. Sal, can you see in the dark?
I
No.
believe, well, humanoid form can, but let me check the stat sheet of the wolf. Just double check. Um,
I touch Larian's shirt. And I cast light. Now his shirt is light. There you go.
Okay. You guys start emitting light out in this darkness. Let me see here.
It's so bright.
You shouldn't be that far
How
out.
big? Yeah, how big is it? There it is.
Even smaller than
Area
that.
of effect is
But
20
yeah,
feet.
that's good enough.
I do have keen hearing and smell.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna be using your nose mostly, but you have sight in the forest near you still.
I tell Sal if you hear or smell anything, I'm immediately turning this off.
I also
Like
I
give a
have
growl.
dark vision, so what? I can see 60 feet ahead of me, right?
Correct. Is a
So
monochrome.
I'll also look out and try to direct what's ahead beyond the light.
Oh, I didn't actually know that y'all had dark vision.
Yeah, I have dark vision. I mean, it's
Well,
good to
that's
have the
okay
light.
because I
Yeah,
still
so
wouldn't
he
know
can see
that.
better, and then he can see better, and I can kind of make up what's try to help with what's beyond the range.
Just to be clear,
Together we can steer.
your shirt is the light source.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Yeah.
I
You
mean,
are the
it's
light source.
yeah, but I mean, it's not a blinding light, right?
the first
I'm
thing-
not
no,
blind. I'm
it's
not
not.
blind.
No.
I'm just letting you know that if you go away from us, you're the source.
Oh, right. I'm used to
Okay.
being the light source. I'm made of fire.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Fair.
That is fair.
So hopefully we can manage to
We're booking it.
steer him in the correct direction. I literally
you-
can't see on the map though. Oh, there it is.
Now you guys are just sitting in the forest right now.
Oh, right. Well, we're gonna run.
All right. Yeah.
An hour
It-
passes.
Can he vault through that river? It's fine, right? You'll let us know if we have to stop.
I'm fucking moving and grooving.
Yeah, he's
Just
swimming.
also-
He's going right through it. It slowed you down a little bit. I'm counting next time every time you go through a river, but it's all good. You're booking. You're going.
Follow the river bit here, and then go through.
An hour passes.
What story is Elkhorn on now?
Stop. I cast.
He's talking about a cyclops now.
Oh, you had to keep casting light every hour?
No, but I do. I cast light.
It does only last for an hour.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour. You do have to cast it every time.
I cast it again.
I was assuming she was just keeping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, she also said stop, so I stopped. I'm heading there.
I pump 8 more heals into Will.
Another hour passes. 8 heals.
Yeah, 8 more points of healing into Will.
Oh.
Also, I'm looking out for the. Sorry, was about
I
to say
killed the
red
light.
ball in the
No,
sky.
as soon as I'm sorry, I missed that. As soon as we came up the ridge, I killed the light.
Yeah, when we get near, that's a good idea. Turn off. Don't
Like,
refresh
it was
the light
completely
when we
killed.
get here.
I killed it back here. Like, before we even started climbing.
Yeah, I mentioned the Jabberwock, so just in case.
All right.
We don't have light.
Oh, yeah, take it off.
So-
Yeah, hold on. One more hour passes as well once you guys reach the shoreline. All of you are
How's he looking?
pretty, well, except you, Hoppy, are pretty damn sleepy. Will looks unchanged. In fact, those lines are now up on his cheeks and close to his eye. Looks like his veins themselves are dying.
Okay, we need to go.
Neat. I'm gonna take out. Wait, what's his name? Eldon, the horn,
Eldon?
right?
Oh, Eladon, I think.
Eldon's horn. I'm gonna take out Eldon's horn and hold it on top of Sal's head, and then just keep directing him into the water. I hope this is good enough.
Wait, I stop. As soon as we get there.
Blech.
I wait until the very, very last moment, and I make a unicorn horn on my head and Will's head. I like force his hand to like hold his hand up to where it's a unicorn.
Do you think that's good enough?
If he's got a unicorn horn, yeah.
Does he have
If
a
he's doing the unicorn horn with his, yeah. If he's making a unicorn hand, okay. Wait.
So is he just doing this? This is what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have it. So I take out the horn and an extra stake. I hold the horn to on top of Sal's head, and I'm holding the stake on Will's head.
Okay.
How about your head?
And
I
rolling the
make a
dice, baby.
unicorn horn.
Rolling the dice,
I do
baby.
that. I make a unicorn horn with my finger.
So
Okay.
Larian and Hoppy, are you both doing this for your unicorn horns?
Oh, she's taking care of my horn. I'm taking care of theirs.
Yeah.
1,000 and Will's.
Correct.
Okay, I think
Is
I
this
think I
working?
understand. All right. So you guys enter the water, and Sal starts wading through, and I'm guessing Hoppy and Larian, you're riding on him while Will's being carried too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm holding on tight too, as tight as I can while holding. Yeah, actually, I can't hold on tight while holding. I'm like leaned down, so I'm trying to like kind of be on Sal and over Will while holding my horn over Sal's head and a stake over
He's
Will's
doing
head.
one of these.
And I'm just trying to like blend in with the fur and just be one with the body. And I'm just hoping that I make it through. But I'm more concerned about making sure that they go through.
Yeah, it's more important that they go through than we go through.
And Hoppy, where are you? What are you holding on to? Or who are you on?
I'm on fucking Samus' head.
You're on Sam's, or Larian's head?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on Lama's.
Llama. All right. So you're on
Larian's head.
Larian's head.
Making a unicorn for both me and him. I don't know how. I'm holding the best I can.
Okay, so all of you are on Sal's back wading through this water. As you enter the water and you start to enter the fog, he's still pedaling. It feels like everything's working as it should be. All of you are representing some sort of faux unicorn by having those horns. But just a few seconds into that fog, Larian, as you're sitting on Sal, it's almost as if his body starts phasing away from you. As your grip now is on nothing and you plummet into the water.
As I feel him fading away, Sal, don't forget the horn.
And
Can I like grab for the falling horn?
Well, you just have to go back for it, maybe.
Yeah, actually, if Larian, are you letting go of the horn? Or are you just lobbing it onto his back or something? What are you doing?
I mean, I was holding it there.
Yeah, I know, and it's still in your hand. Are you holding on to it as you fall into the water?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna still hold on to it as I fall into the water.
So, Hoppy, you splash into the water with Larian. What do you do?
I grab my shield and easily surf this bitch.
Okay, you start surfing into this ocean of water.
No, she starts surfing this bitch.
Wait, Hoppy, come here.
He's right.
Hoppy, can I see her? Damn
Yeah, I
it.
can't really help that. I go where the waves take me.
As we fall into the water, can I see Hoppy?
She was on your head, so yeah, she should be right next to you at the moment.
I'm just on my boogie board holding on for GLA and going, ah!
Alright, so as we slip away from Sal and feel that happen, I want to let go of the stake. I want to grab Hoppy in my hand and then hold the horn in my head and continue going the rest of the way forward.
If he grabs me, then I'm going to, I guess, grab my last carrot from my bag and use it as a unicorn horn.
Okay, both of you, after falling into the water off of Sal, mimic these unicorn horns and start just swimming through the fog again, hoping to not end up on shore. Sal, you, however, made it all the way through with your passengers in tow.
Will's gone. Well, you haven't said if we made it through yet.
Dead passengers in tow.
Yeah, well, it would be one passenger technically if we didn't make it through.
Yeah, it's just you, Sal, and you only feel Will on your back, who is still on your back as you climb onto this middle island. What do you do?
I'm gonna remove Direwolf Sal.
Okay, you are no longer a wolf.
Fuck, and I don't remember how to summon the goddamn unicorn.
Wait, we just had to light the fire, I think.
You don't know that. Shh, you're not there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that kind of to myself. Me, Zama. The player thinking about what to do next.
I know what to do.
Okay, well,
I know what needs to happen.
I'm looking at my notes.
Know this.
Checking, I don't remember.
The me that believes in you.
Anyway, what's happening with Sal?
I
don't know.
I don't think I wrote it down. I need to do a history check, Jamie.
All right. What are you trying to remember?
How to summon what's her name? Lamorna? No, it's not Lamorna. Is it Amador?
No, you had it. It's Lamorna.
Is it Lamorna? Okay. I'm gonna try
sh-
and remember how to summon Lamorna.
Sure, make a history check.
Okay, I think I got it.
You recall lighting this iron fire holding device that I'm not going to try to say because I always mess it up, and then
Brazier.
waiting a few
Brazzers.
this brazzers, and
Brazier?
you remember
Me?
waiting a few minutes, and that's when Lamorna last appeared.
So we did light it.
Say blazer.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is that the guy who can't light fires? Shit.
Blazer.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, Jamie, because I can't light magic fires, correct?
Let me see. Sal's
Or was it
ability.
non-magic?
Yeah, you can only light magical fires?
Your ability to light non-magical fires.
Is gone.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
Whoa.
That's a cool ass
is
spell. The fuck? How do you know Flame Blade? That doesn't sound very druid-like.
You evoke a fiery blade in your free hand. It is the size of a scimitar. You now have a flaming sword in your hand made out of complete fire.
I'm just gonna touch it to the blazer.
The blazer lights up and starts to burn.
Brazer.
It's about
Blazer.
this.
Yeah.
The Blazers?
It's about this time that both Hoppy and Larry and you're swimming. You can see land finally, and a lit flame in the middle on this tiny island.
Enough of that. Are we there?
No, you're in the water right now.
Oh no! Fuck this!
Swim
You're taking
forward.
too long. Let's
Doop,
go.
doop, 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 doop.
And I
Sal.
immediately go, put him in the water! Put him in the water! Get him in the water!
Oh. Oh, that's right. The water did have magical properties. I'll pick him up and I'll walk with him into the water. I think
Alright.
this is how they walk into the Lazarus pit, where the person just carries them.
And then, like, I'm gonna
One more
sit,
step.
like, on the water's edge here. Yeah, just like that.
I'm doing it, yeah. And I'll just kind of like kneel down a bit so that I'm like chest deep into the water, and he's just kind of like mostly submerged, but obviously not like his face and stuff.
How's he looking?
Probably pretty shitty.
Laying in the water, unchanged.
Why
We'll
is it
just wait for-
working?
I don't remember how we'll just wait for a little more. Sal's got the fire lit. Hopefully she can do something.
Speaking of which, a creature emerges from the fog, and it is the familiar sight of Lamorna as she steps forward, and you'll hear in all of your minds, "You've returned."
When I see her coming out, I'll walk back out of the pool towards her with Will in tow.
Oh, you're carrying him with you? All right.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, no.
Put him back in here.
And,
I would
well,
immediately protest if you were trying to take him out.
Yeah, you protest, but you're tiny
yeah,
unless you
she's
got some
dying.
spells.
I'm just gonna walk out the door. Lamorna, can you please do something about this? It seems like he was cursed by the hag. He's dying.
She leans her head down towards Will, and you can hear in your minds again, all of you. She's talking to everyone when she does this. Every time she starts to talk, I'll say she's talking to all y'all, unless I say otherwise. You hear her voice in your mind say, "Poor creature, a tortured existence, yet he still tries to help those that don't deserve help. Place him back in my waters. Leave him there."
Shut up, Kim.
You just drag him back out into the waters.
I
As
agreed with you, but I wanted to show him.
It needed
Lamorna,
more time. That's it. It just needed more time.
Lamorna says, "Magic on him is potent, but the waters will still purify him. As well as your tiny friend now, too." And she looks over towards Hoppy.
Oh, what about the can? Oh, someone goes
No,
to the
It's in my
south line.
backpack.
She took Squirt with her. I
It's
said
in my
that
backpack.
before we left to make sure that he didn't get just abandoned there.
Lamorna sits down as she looks out in the waters over at Will, almost like she's just being patient and waiting as well. What are all of you doing as a bit of time passes?
I'm swimming over, and I just give Larian the biggest fucking "I fucking told you so" look.
She's tiny. I can't see her. I'm just holding Will. I'm looking at my friend who's
I'm
sick
just
and
sitting on my
dying.
board, just floating here.
Yeah, it takes you a bit to get over there, Hoppy. It's like every hex now is like four hexes for you, every square. But about 10 minutes goes by until, Hoppy, your size suddenly starts to revert. Not drastically, but almost like slowly you just start to inflate back to your regular size.
Alright, I back up a little bit as it happens.
See if I did this right. Yep. There you go.
Ooh. Oh, she's in the middle of two hexes now, or two squares. Yeah, there you go.
Also, the necrotic energy that was coursing through Will, those lines seem to be dissipating and regressing as he lays floating on his back. He doesn't look like he's at as much pain anymore either, but he is unconscious at the moment.
Okay, medical check. How's he looking?
Make a medicine check. Wow. All right. Seems like he's just sleeping now, almost like he's making a mental recovery, but his body seems in tip-top shape.
Think we can get out the water now.
It worked. Oh,
And then, like, I try and
Fair enough.
help, like, guide Will up to the...
I mean, I'm still kind of holding him in my arms, like my lover.
Like my lover.
Thank you, Lamorna.
I
Thank you. He is doing good.
just sit down.
I'll put him
first
down on
soak.
the ground. And I'll also sit down next to him, kind of sit next to the brazier.
So you return here to remove these curses. You've been somewhere dangerous.
Saved a lot of children.
Yeah, definitely dangerous, but worth it.
You speak of Loomlurch. So
Yep.
this, and he looks down at Will and says, "I've heard of this one before. A hidden form, I believe. I think he is an Oni?" And he looks back up at you, Larry, and Hoppy. Or,
Or,
I'm sorry,
Will does, or
not
she
him.
does?
She. Yeah, Lamorta does.
Yes. Ah!
He-
Why'd I
he
do that?
is.
Didn't say.
Would you just copy?
I don't know why I did that.
I am Lamorna. We're all Lamorno. Sal won't be Lamorno with us.
Yes. Become one.
Lamorna
Yes,
has
we will.
a. You can not only can you see it, but you can feel it now as suddenly a deep sadness envelops her.
Well, you said we could feel it?
Yes, like because of the telepathy, like it's almost like you have a mental bond with her. You just feel sadness just emanating off of her. Like you could sense sadness before when she spoke of her mate before, but now she feels like just bad, just super bad.
What's wrong?
All of the curses on this creature have been removed.
All of.
Oh.
Oh, and I immediately stand up and hold my shield out. Ooh.
What was this?
We may have hurt or done more harm than good.
You tried to save him. It was, I believe, a curse that made him the way he is to begin with. A trick
I was afraid of that.
from other hags. Do you know his story? And she looks at all of you again.
Not his whole story.
She looks back down at Will and says, he was originally a minion of Skabatha's, a bodyguard, if you will. Her best, strongest. After a small spat with Skabatha's sisters, one of them decided a good way to play a prank on Skabatha was to take her best and make him good instead of evil. So a curse was laid that changed him his alignment to, well, good. But that curse is gone. When he awakes, he will have his evil tendencies back. Don't know what he'll do. Don't know where he'll go, but I don't think he'll continue protecting those children anymore.
No. Will he remember what he's done since then?
His
Well, he'll
memories
probably remember, but not care.
His memory shouldn't be gone, but don't know if that will change anything. I will tell you, he is exceptionally dangerous to keep here even now. I'm at a loss what to do about him.
I stand up. Omorna, thank you. We tried. You should go now. Sal, can you transform again?
Nope. You could punch me.
I punch you.
What's that gonna do for you?
I immediately punch him. I take my shield and I whack him in the shin.
I don't. What does punch you? What?
Nope, I do it. And no
You can-
hesitation.
You
Here we
can do
go.
it. I'm asking.
What am I doing? Is it unarmed? Shield attack unarmed?
Are you actually trying to make a I want to roll dice against my ally attack?
No, I just want to
He's
I just
breaking
want
the
to
rules.
I need to do 1 damage.
Who are you damaging?
Just like a
Me, so I can use
Wow, I'm
combat
whacking
wild
him.
shape.
He's telling me to do that. We need to do it now. I'm not
You
hesitating. No
fucking
hesitating.
gamers. Are you for real?
I smack him in the shin.
I can't wild shape outside of combat.
You're
I smack him in the shin. We're fighting.
this is gonna be so much harder later. You're in combat, Sal. You can do. You hit automatically because he was rolling on the ground while you tried to hit him.
I didn't need you to transform that badly.
Next time you might accidentally bash his head. Y'all just better be careful about this.
I mean,
Said I was going on his shin.
I was just
No,
asking
I'm
if he
not
could transform. I didn't need him to transform desperately.
I hit Sal's shin. What do you mean?
Also, it's about this time that
Do
all
I
of
take
you.
one damage?
Yeah, you take a damage. Yeah.
Okay.
All of you see Will's body start to kind of shake a bit and convulse as he's still unconscious. As you
Do we
can
need to kill this guy?
see his arms.
No.
start to swell and get a bit bigger and darker.
Oh,
Lamora
he's
trots back a
Lamora,
bit.
go.
Quickly, we need to
I'm
get out
gonna-
of here.
I'm gonna try and push him into the water and like make him drift away.
I'm immediately grabbing his leg and trying to pull him.
I'll help.
Is Hal change yet?
What are you doing?
Fucking 20 goddamn years to change into a wolf.
So hold on, just to be clear. So right now, as he's starting to transform into something, you're all grabbing his body and just trying to drift him out into the lake?
I wanna like put him in the
I
water
want
and
to get
push
him
him
off
away.
the island. He needs
Yeah.
to get off the island.
All right, well, make all of you make, what would that be? Acrobatics checks for me.
Well, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Well, I'm gonna roll the same exact thing.
All right. Hoppy and Sal, his body is shaking and trembling so much as you try to grab him, it keeps almost getting out of your hands, but you have just enough grip to drag him out towards the water. Larian, he is way too loose for you, as every time you try to grab, he just slips out of your hands. As where are you trying to put him specifically, Sal and Hoppy?
Get him in the water and get him floating away from the island.
And are you like swimming with him to get him away from the island? Or are you just putting him in the water
No,
and just
we're-
giving him a push and hoping he goes? Or
We're gonna move him out as far as we can, and then as soon as he wakes up, we back the fuck up. I ain't fucking with this thing.
You know, you wait that long, just give him a quick shove and let's get the
Yeah,
fuck
trying to
outta
give him the
here.
best shove. Give him
you
the
get
best
him
shove
about
possible.
to right here until you are knocked back from his final just as he turns back into his true form.
Still unconscious?
How far away were we knocked?
Maybe about 5 feet as you were shoved away.
Okay.
How is he unconscious still?
Are you doing something immediately, or are you waiting to see what happens?
Does it look like he's unconscious?
His face is in the water right this second.
Oh fuck, his face.
Let's get out of here. We're running.
Is
Get
he
out of the water.
drifting? Is he
Just-
drifting out though?
He was, but now he
not
is
gonna leave.
slowly lifting his head up.
I'm
I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I'm putting out
No,
the
no,
fires.
no. I'm starting to swim out of the water. I'm trying to. Oh,
I'm backing up,
boy.
putting out the fires on the coals,
I'm
and
swimming. Y'all
I'm
are
s-
insane.
I'm gonna.
So, as all of you are scattering after knocking that fire out and turning, Will turns and actually looks towards you, Hoppy, and then towards you, Sal, but you don't hear any movement, roaring, or anything like that. You just feel eyes on you as you start to run.
I just kind of.
Lamorna
stop
starts
for a
to
minute.
drift into the fog as well as she exits
I use thaumaturgy.
because the fire's out.
Well, that you, buddy?
gonna continue to keep running. Run!
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this direction.
I
Copy,
make it-
go!
I go a little farther back.
So all of
And
you
we're
flee
swimming.
the
Yeah,
wayward
run,
pool.
run
Try to
away.
head the same
I'm
direction.
trying to get him
Just
to
turn up.
I'm trying to get him to at least get away from the island. I kind of want him to follow just a little.
You called
You,
out to him,
do
but you
anything?
didn't hear any movement or anything. But you do. Are you looking in his direction, Hoppy?
Yeah.
He's just staring at you right now with just with what looks like almost a blank expression. But he's not moving towards you. Do you continue leaving?
No, I stop,
Oh shit.
but I still stay away.
Okay. What about Sal and Larian?
I'm gonna head a bit
I am
this way.
if he looks like he's about to twitch, I'm booking it immediately.
She's a good
I
swimmer.
do
She'll
hate-
be right, but I'm heading closer towards Sal and
I
staying
am a good swimmer.
north on the opposite side away.
But
I
you-
am using all of my movement speed to get away.
I would
If
go
he looks like he's
diagonal.
coming towards me.
I would be moving kind of diagonally northwest if the map didn't.
He fucking twitches, I'm gone.
He does twitch, definitely, as he stops looking at you, Hoppy, and he turns around to face the island and just starts stepping up out of the water. And then you see him look down at his hand and sort of expand it out like he's examining his palm and turning it over. And then just lowers his arm back to his side and starts looking towards the ground. But he's not looking or paying attention to any of you.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Y'all are floating in the water right now. What would you like to do?
I feel like I want to run. I want to keep going west.
All right, Sal, you swim
Yeah,
through
I'm
the
still running.
fog and the
I'm
exit.
going in that direction
the pool.
too, northwest-ish.
Same
Or I guess
with Larian.
Yeah, like towards south-ish. Trying to meet back up.
Hoppy, do you continue as well?
I just stay for another minute, just looking.
A minute?
Yeah.
All right, you sit waiting in the water, and you see what was Will just staring at the ground still with his hands at his sides. He's not moving. He's just standing there looking down.
I call out his name again. Like, I use thaumaturgy to make my voice sound like... Can I throw my voice with thaumaturgy?
Maybe.
Hold on.
Your voice booms 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah. I yell out his name again. Well? You okay, buddy?
You can't really
You
see
there?
his face. You're kind of looking at his side from your angle. You see, and after you yell that out, you see his mouth move, but you don't hear anything. You are quite a ways away from him. No.
That's it. Of course it is. I don't know what to do. I'm totally torn. I really, really, really want to go and figure out if he's okay or not.
He turns away from you, Hoppy, finally, and starts just slowly walking into the water, heading east. As you see him enter the fog and disappear.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go try and catch up with the other guys now.
Okay. You head out through the fog and appear on the shore. And it takes y'all a short bit, but I'll say through calling and whatnot, it takes about maybe 10 minutes until all of you reconvene here.
Alright, well,
So,
we need to go back to Little Oak and we need to get all those children out of there now.
he said something.
I don't care what he said. We need to get those children out of there now. We're going. I grab Hoppy and Sal, come on.
All right, let's go.
We're moving.
You guys start moving back to the forest. An hour passes.
I'll follow the river for a second. Going the right way. So hard to see in the dark. And remember. Okay.
2 hours have passed. Three hours have passed. 4 hours have passed.
I think this is about where we had set up that camp.
And the 5th hour mark as you guys reach back your camp. Take you back over to your camp. Orain, as you're sitting here, thankfully you were brewing because it is late. Most of the kids have already kind of laid down. A lot of them are asleep now. As you hear a group approaching from the southwest.
Hello? I grab my staff.
Rain,
Hello.
We need to go.
Sauce.
We need to go now.
Wake everybody up. We need to move. We need to
need to
get
go.
Little Oak out of here.
What's
Is
going
Elkhorn
on?
awake?
We'll tell you about it. We need to go. Not in front of
Will
the kids.
is. We accidentally fixed Will.
What do you mean you fix Will is not a good thing?
No. Save
Well-
Yeah,
him, but
but
we
no.
also fixed the thing that made him good. So we
There
need.
you go.
The spot isn't safe anymore.
Thing that made him good. What
We're
are you
not
talking
sure
about?
if
He was cursed to be good. He was a minion of Scabatha, and he was cursed by one of the other hags to not work for her anymore and be the opposite of helping her. That's why he was working to get all the children back. We accidentally cleansed it. Now he's a minion again. Is Elkhorn awake?
and I just turn to
Elkhorn is
Larian
awake.
and go in front of the children.
Or asleep?
Yeah, all the kids are asleep right now.
Okay.
But did you say Elkhorn was awake?
He was just looking over, listening.
Elkhorn? Do you know where we could take these children?
We need to get them to Little Oak. We need to get them all together.
No, we
Whoa,
can't.
We need to
well,
get Little Oak out of here.
Yeah, we need to get them out of here.
Whoa,
Little Oak moves. We can
Oh.
get it out of here.
Yeah, that's right, that's true.
that's
True.
Sounds like you already know then where to go.
We need to get the kids all together and we need to
I
go.
forgot it was a big tree that could actually move.
Screw it. Do you trust him? And I'm like hushly talking. I'm like
Sounds-
hushly talking to
I think
Sal
so.
and Larian. Then
I
we need to go. And I come and I start, hey
Yeah,
kids,
start waking up the kids.
it's time
Ruben
to
too, I guess.
go.
Yeah, you start waking up the kids, and they a few of them realize it's nighttime. They start asking like, why are we getting up? What's going on?
We have to move. We just have to get out of here. It's okay though. We'll get you somewhere safe. We're not far from somewhere safe, and we can keep getting you.
We need
Away
to
from
meet
here.
up with everyone else.
Elkhorn follows suit with you guys and starts helping convince them, which does leagues as they all start getting up and they start to fall in line with you. And Ruben gets up too, hearing all this.
I put the fire out. Well,
Yep.
yeah. Put the
Yeah,
fire out.
once we got all the kids up and we're ready to, everybody's got their stuff. We'll put the fire out, and we'll make the rest of the trek to Little Oak.
Not trying to look like, I mean, we're a little bit in a hurry, but like, you know, not trying to freak the kids out.
Right. Okay, so all of you, you stomp out your fire, get your camp a little bit cleaned up, start getting out of here with some children in tow. And it doesn't take long. I'm not going to take us back to the overworld because it only takes about 30 minutes to travel. Maybe not even that. Maybe more like 20 minutes to get to Little Oak because you guys were literally right outside of it. Once you arrive, it is nighttime currently. Very dark. A few of the kids start murmuring about how there's a giant tree that seems to have a face and some arms that seems to be sleeping too at the moment.
Oh, how do we get the kids?
Don't worry, the tree's safe.
Tree is safe.
I'm gonna walk up to the tree and I'm going to go near its face and try and wake it up.
Don't worry, it's a fort tree.
A fart tree?
I don't know where this thing's face is, so I'm just gonna stand here.
Like right about here, under this wooden plank.
I'm gonna move over here under this wooden plank.
What would you call it? It's a fort tree.
Fart tree?
I'm gonna try to wake
Fort?
up the tree.
What do you do, Larian?
I'm gonna like I'm gonna knock on the trunk.
You
On the
knock
bark.
on the trunk a bit, and one of as soon as you do, one of its eyes, which is like a twig over this hollow spot, starts to open up. And there's no socket in it. It's just like an empty eye socket. It looks like it's almost carved into him. But Little Oak is definitely looking at you with one eye open now.
Do you know that Will used to be a minion of Skabatha? Any
Little
thought?
Oak's
Well, yeah.
expression looks a bit sad as its eyes start to kind of twist away from you for a moment, and then look back towards you with a frown.
I know. Me too. But he's no longer a friend. He was able to help get some more children out before he was undone. But we need to get out of this spot. He knows where you are.
Little Oak looks down towards the ground for a moment, or his eyes shift down towards the ground as he looks back up at you and then past you a bit. Has a bit of a worried expression, like almost like he doesn't know what to do. And that's when you can hear the door to this treehouse up top creak open as one of the children steps outside. She then hops to this nearby tree and just climbs down hastily and then walks up to you, Larian. And as she does, she's just staring up at you with just a very serious expression. It's the child who was a bit sarcastic before when you guys arrived. But she says, I knew this day would come somehow. I promised I wouldn't tell the others, but I knew, and I'll help get us out of here. And she nods towards Little Oak, and then says, it's not going to be a gentle trek. Everyone inside's going to wake up. What do we tell them?
I think that's best up to you. You know these children. You know what will keep them safe, what they're capable of handling. I don't know if you want to tell them we'll save these children, and I gesture over to the couple over by the rest of the group, and you want to say that didn't make it this time, or tell them the truth. That's gonna have to be up to you. But are you and Little Oak able to get everybody out of here? Do you need assistance? We have a dwarf over there. He says he's from the Valor's Call. I trust him, but I can't be completely certain if you think he might be able to help you.
Elkhorn. Is Elkhorn with you?
You know Elkhorn? He is. We brought him back.
She turns and looks out in the darkness, and she's having a hard time seeing as she starts whispering loudly, Elkhorn? Is that you out there? Which the dwarf will start to approach and say, oh, it's you. You're one of those. You're here. That's good. How long have you been here? To which the child says, that's not important right now. And she turns back to you, Larry, and says, does he know? And the rest of all of them, do they know what's going on?
No. Elkhorn was with us when Will came back. Well, they all came back with Will, and he was cursed by Skabatha on his way out, I guess. And we went to go help him, but that undid the curse that made him helpful. So that's as far as they know, up to he was dying. And then we left to go save him.
Okay. In that case, I think Elkhorn then pats Sloane on the shoulder and says, don't worry, little one, don't worry. And then he nods at you, Larry, and says, I can keep watch over them. I'll go with them in their little oak, and wherever they root down, make sure everything's on the up and up until I figure out how to get them out of here and back to the regular realms or something. I ain't leaving them behind, though. If that's what needs to be done, I can search for Valor's Call later.
Good. I'm sure the Valor Skull would be happy with you doing this anyway. Just remember, you can't go anywhere where Will might have been a hiding spot.
Aye, well, hopefully I'll have Sloan and the others here to help with that, which I'll figure a safe way to ask that question. What about you and he turns around and looks towards Rain, Sal, and Hoppy. The rest of you, maybe as a team we figure out how to do this? And he starts motioning for you, and then in a hush tone says, "Oh, and you kids too, come on and climb up the big friendly tree. Here, give him a hand or something, tree." And Little Oak then lowers his hand for some of the kids, just for some of the kids to get on, and they sheepishly start moving forward.
Well, we can come with you for a bit, I suppose. And yeah, I'll motion as well to the others to come on over too with the kids. And
All right, and one by one, they start being lifted up. Which,
yeah, and I'll start helping them.
all this noise has certainly got the attention as a few of the children inside Little Oak start to wake up. You hear a few yawns and what's going on? Oh, what? No, just a bit of confusion on the inside. Do y'all do anything?
Well,
or let it play out?
I guess we help get the rest of the kids in, or are the others coming over?
Right now, Hoppy's backing off, but the rest are just standing there.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it play out.
Come with
Same.
us. We need to go. No, there is no waiting. Get on the bus. We need to go. And I grab
Well,
guy's
do you-
hand. There is no waiting. We need to go.
Okay.
I don't think you understand the situation.
I'll follow the rabbit.
I still want an explanation. I have no idea what's going on.
yeah. Well,
Anchor's up. Boat's leaving. That's all
Yeah.
you need to know. Get on the boat, Rain.
I'm on the boat. My character can't move right now. I have a black screen.
You have a black
Oh.
screen?
Oh, what? There we go. Boop, boop, boop.
That was weird.
I don't know. That was black for like a second.
All of
Okay.
you climb aboard Little Oak, who starts lifting his roots out of the ground with just this not tremendous shaking, but you can feel the force being pulled up, almost like he's been here for a while, as he slowly starts trekking through the forest, heading winterbound. A few of the kids still outside are a bit jostled and hastily look for a way inside, to which...
Oh, come over here, and I show him where the door is. Like, in here. You kids go inside, and I'm like, I push Rain.
Yeah,
and
none of them
I-
can really get past you
like,
right now.
I kind of like push everybody else back, like, let them inside. We can have a talk.
Yeah, can you explain to me what the heck's going on?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. And then, like, I move to
well-
the edge. Go in there.
What is that? What is that? Going where?
Rain, move out of the way.
I can't see anything. Well,
can't-
I can't see. I can't see in that.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally can't see
I-
anything.
I'm
It's obviously-
sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, y'all can't see
I
anything?
cast
Well, I
light
can
on
see,
my
but like, I
gun.
can't see in the house, so I don't really know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know
I-
which way she's telling me to go.
Oh, there's a door.
There's a
I see a
door
door
right
now.
here.
I see a door now. I didn't see the door
I'm
though.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know
Yeah,
y'all
I think
could see
I
this
think it
door.
wasn't in my line of sight before, so it never like showed up. So I just had to,
I
like, wait a little
thought
bit.
y'all saw it. My bad.
I'll say
I
that
don't know what y'all see.
the children are able to get inside through the door. And
Okay.
Ruben goes in too. They all start talking to one another, and suddenly they find out they're with other kids who were also at the shop. A few of them even recognize each other back from Bloom Lurch and start settling in. A lot of them start to talk of what's going on too in the confusion, and none of them really have a solid answer just from listening in. But Little Oak is now on the move with all of you outside. Sloan gives a quiet nod and heads inside too. And then
Sorry, I
closes
mean to close the
behind-
door.
she will ask, are any of you coming in, or are you staying outside?
We'll be in a minute.
We're just gonna stay outside for a moment, keep watch.
She nods and shuts the door. You can hear all the kids inside talking now. A lot of them are awake. What are you guys going to do now? You just going to ride Little Oak?
I'm gonna run outside and quietly fill in rain. So
Maybe
what
not
happened in the last?
next to a window.
Quietly.
Yeah,
Not
all the
next to a
kids seem to be
window.
talking amongst one another. So if you're talking quietly, you won't be heard.
So,
Yeah.
what the heck is going on, boys?
Apparently, Will
Okay.
was a minion of Scabatha originally and got into a
So
fight with one of the other hags.
now get over
So,
here.
Uh,
So very, very basically, um, he was cursed to be good, and when we removed the curse that was killing him, we also removed the curse to make him good.
hmm.
Ooh.
Did he lose his memories of when he was good?
We
Hopefully
don't
not.
know. He turned back into an Oni.
we assume
And
not.
Yeah.
I do not know if you know anything about an Oni, but they are not to be messed with.
Yeah,
I would
I
rather
was kind
mess
of
with a
taken
hag
back.
than an Oni.
It's kind of taken back when I first saw him transform, but I thought that monster was his
Shh,
curse.
keep your voice down.
I thought that monster was. I thought what he became was.
Yeah,
I'm
I thought-
speaking quiet. I'm speaking quiet enough for the kids can hear me.
yeah.
I thought
That's
that
fine.
monster was what the hags turned him into. I didn't realize that's
No.
who he really was.
I
That's
thought
what
that
he
was the curse
is.
too.
Onis can change their form.
So he wasn't 100% honest with us.
Well,
Well, what do you think Zabilna
actually,
is?
he did. I think he did technically tell us that he was an Oni.
What do you
We
think
didn't.
Zabilna is? Why the Feywilds are all
Yeah.
willy-nilly the way they are?
We.
You have to sweet talk these ladies.
You know, we didn't. We didn't question enough about what the
His background,
situation
Like,
with the
yeah.
curse was.
I immediately fill everyone in on hag etiquette. You literally have to kiss their ass. Make them think they're the smartest one in the room. It's
Bro.
their idea that they want to help you. It's their idea to, do stuff. Don't ever, and I stare at Sal, ever make a deal with one.
I look at Sal too.
Did I do that?
Speaking
Even,
of which, we do also still need to get back to Bavorna.
listen,
Yes, we do.
even, and I cannot stress this enough, Zabilna.
Well, let's just make a promise right now that we don't make any more deals with the hags without discussing it again together.
Also, I really don't have anything against stealing from them. Just stealing is wrong.
I do too, but I
It
thought
is
these
wrong,
might
but
have been things that could help other people.
Well, I
yeah, but
also
the hags,
believe in karma, so.
when the hags steal everything in the first place, they may think everything is theirs, but I think that means we can think that nothing belongs to them.
I think we should just beat the piece into them.
That sounds like a staple idea. I'm right with you, little rabbit.
I didn't see the dwarf there in the dark.
He's standing right next
He's
to
blending
Hopper.
in. He's got camouflage.
I cast light.
No, don't cast light. Stop that.
What do you mean?
The tree.
I
The tree can see in the dark. I can also see in the dark.
Immediately my hand lights up and then doesn't light up again.
sorry. I still wonder, do you think Will will actually come back after these children? You spent a lot of time taking care of them.
Never know.
If he's reverted back to being a minion of Scabatha's gonna want
Well-
the children back.
That's not necessarily true that he is a minion of Scabatha. Again, it removed all the curses.
Oh, I guess if he was cursed to be a minion too, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine he's a
Yes.
free spirit now.
Yeah, that's yeah. He could be his own thing right now.
He's his own Oni and he don't need no man. I don't
You're
know.
But I guess
Had something there.
moving is
Close.
probably the best
So
for
close.
the kids. That makes sense.
Did you leave? You left Wilmornos Island, right?
Yes. Left the island.
a little bit concerned about
He
her.
said something. I asked if he was okay. He literally, I don't know. If I'm being honest, it kind of looked like he was contemplating himself.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I don't.
He
Well,
said something. I don't know what. Can I like think back and
would
maybe
definitely be
like
contemplating himself.
can I like think back and maybe oh man, but he was turned away from me. Never mind.
But don't you have large ears?
He said blah 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 blah.
We can
Hoppy,
actually.
if
Sloan.
you
Sorry,
would
go ahead.
like to try and see just from because you were able to see the side of his face, you saw his mouth move. I'll let you make a check if you want to try to determine you could understand what was said. It's gonna be real hard. You want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Make what would that be? An extreme perception check. Make a perception check. The DC is 25.
Cool.
You didn't even beat that.
She can.
Wait, no, you're perceptive as hell, yeah. Roll that 20, go.
Can I get
Inspiration.
can I get an extra roll because I was completely focused on him and I have big ears?
No.
Oh.
Inspiration.
Trying to read that man. You're trying to read that demon's lips in the dark from a lake away.
Yep.
Oh,
How's a 10 do?
not good. It is
How
about
we feeling,
40%.
out of
It
10?
is about 40% effective.
We're feeling real good. I'm real confident. He said
Something about need to pick up bacon at the store.
something
Oh God,
about
did I leave the stove on?
yeah, something about Stovey. Who the hell is that?
What's a
You're
stove?
positive he said something.
I
But that's
don't
it.
know what he said.
Well, what
He
direction
looks-
did he go?
He looked like Autumn.
That's
He
the
went autumn.
opposite way of the Hag's headquarters.
That is the opposite way. That is true.
What's
But-
autumn?
If he was in,
An autumn bound. I don't know.
if he was at the island, he might not know where he's at though. So
Well, he didn't look violent, but looked kind of sad, if I'm being honest.
evil as he may be now, we still had some companionship with the lad.
I think
Even evil folk tend to take care of each other.
I think Sloan might know a little bit more about what his nature might be like now that he's not being forced to be a good guy.
Yeah, but then again, like you said, Will was, as we know him, like really, really good. If it were to be just the opposite of that, I would
He's
be
really,
pretty
really
bad.
bad, but I don't know if that means he's gonna try and get like Hoppy said, if he's not actually a minion, but it sounds like he might have been. But if he
wouldn't
starts to be a
say-
minion, he might not get the children back, but does he also have some sort of approach? I'm being quiet. I said it a while ago. I don't need to talk. I don't need that roleplay, my quiet voice.
I think we should think about it and wait until next time to decide.
Yeah, I wanna see what Sloan might say about what Will might be like now.
Well, I will say
I'm only
this.
really concerned about Lamorna, and we're getting the children away from here, so they'll
I
be
will
safe.
say this. Oni aren't necessarily evil, but they do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, we need to know more about what Will might have been like before. This
I
occurred.
wouldn't mess with one or be near one, though.
I don't really want to, but I also don't want to leave Lamorna in danger.
I don't think she's in danger. I don't think he's gonna. He knows how we got in.
He was
He was
unconscious.
unconscious. He has no idea.
He's the one who told us how to get in there.
Oh my god, he is the one who told us how to get there. Oh my god! You just hear me yell out. I yell it out. Oh
He doesn't know
my
how to get there. He told us how to. Oh my god! He knows.
He knows!
So
Yeah.
I scared my cat.
all of you are incredibly sleepy now as well, except Hoppy. And if you do not sleep very soon, you will suffer a point of exhaustion.
Time to
It's
go to
now
bed.
roughly
let's
5 in
go
the morning.
inside, sleep. We'll talk to Sloan in the morning and assess the Will situation. But if we think Will might not be a threat, we'll have to.
I didn't say that.
I
He's
have a feeling.
100% a threat.
Yeah, I have a feeling we'll be seeing him again.
I'm not saying that loud.
But regardless, if he's not an immediate threat, we have to get back to Bavorna. So let's sleep and figure this out in the morning, I guess.
Well, I can keep watch.
The tree's moving.
Tree
I'm
is
not
moving.
keeping watch.
Yeah?
You can keep watch though. I'm tired. I'm sleeping.
He needs company too. And I give him like a little pat on one of his like branches.
And he's still just moving. Looks like he's moving with purpose right now.
Okay, and I go. I'm going into the house.
Yeah, I'm
Doing
gonna
a great
follow.
job, little oak.
Elkhorn will also
look at all
follow.
these children.
I just find like a prime branch to sit on and let my legs hang over.
Most of the kids are laying back down now, as it seems things have quieted down, as most of them are falling back asleep.
I'm gonna like just pace around the room real quick. Just kind of like quietly look at all of them.
I'm gonna start meditating.
Sleeping. Is Sloan asleep too?
Sloan is sitting up in the corner against the wall, her arms over her knees, and she's just looking forward. And she looks at you as you're walking around the room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish my lap around the room, let out a sigh, and I'm gonna head back out and like sit right down here.
All right.
Yeah, kind of go around a bit more. Where's there not a window? Or like, am I like between two windows right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sit there.
Okay. You long resting right there?
That's where I'm gonna sleep. Yep.
I'm gonna wait.
And I'm not gonna go right to sleep. I'm gonna drift off slowly and just kind of like look out in the night sky and be thinking.
All right.
I'm gonna do the usual and wait 4 hours and then go wake Sal up.
All right. You're gonna wait on Sal's meditation while you travel for 4 hours. Rain, what are you doing?
And the whole time,
I'm gonna go find a nice place to go to bed.
the whole time, I want to be telling Little Oak stories about where I'm from.
Okay. So all of you start getting in position to lay down. Rain, you're currently on the edge of. Well, you can't see anything, can you?
No.
That's weird. You should have vision right now, even if it's dark.
It's pretty dark, yeah.
Well, here, I'll help you out. You feel yourself. You want to go inside or sit somewhere outside?
I'll sit outside. I don't want to be by those kids.
All right, where you are right now is a good spot then. As you sit down and lean up against the outside of this treehouse and start to drift to sleep. Hoppy, you exchange. Well, it's not talking back to you, but you start just talking in quiet tones to Little Oak, and all the rest of you start to drift to sleep after a very unexpected day. And
I
that is-
also like mend everything around me for 4 hours.
all right, you're mending the planks around you. But that is where we're going to call it for the evening. What a surprise! Who saw
Damn.
that coming?
Oh, that was a twist.
Not
That got
me.
me.
That
hit me.
sucks. That sucks. Yeah, no, I'm really sad. I want to cry now. That
Well,
made me really sad.
sometimes things happen. Now, Big
It was either
Oni
that or
will.
let him die.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could have done nothing. That was an option. Rain, go kick the camera. He's frustrated too. See, sad
Sorry.
times.
It's late for me.
Yeah, Will's out there somewhere. Still alive though. Just Oni now. Who knows doing what, how he's feeling about it, or why or where, right? But he is back to whatever he was So who knows? But you guys got back to Little Oak. You got all those kids there. And you were getting to a safe position. So a lot of base covering happened today. Oh, and Hoppy's cured too. She's no longer tiny. So, yay.
Yeah, at least we had to go to the unicorn for that.
Yep. And the visit to Lamorna got cut a bit short because the Oni business as well. Definitely came out to greet you and talk and whatnot. But yep, she went back too. So I don't know what you guys are going to do next time at all now, but I assume you're going to figure it out in the next week. So before we get out of here, anyone got any final thoughts they want to let everyone know? Anything to throw out there?
I hate how you tricked me to go to that damn pool.
That was smart though.
I know exactly what you did. You did that so that I get rid of my stupid curse. You just didn't want me to be tiny and enjoy my life.
Just stay tiny.
I was finally super small, perfect size.
It would have been like
perfect.
I gotta get going. I'll catch y'all later.
Good night, Richard.
I don't know.
Bye, Rick.
Conspiracies. Bye.
I wanna close it out the same way we opened it.
God, I couldn't even wait like 1 minute. All right, hold on. Go ahead, Sal.
I'm unemployed.
Didn't actually finish it.
You are unemployed, Sal. Thanks for watching, everybody. We do this every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central. Check us out next week when we figure out what the heck we do now with this tree that's way somewhere else. There's all these kids and whatnot. So I don't know. Who knows? I really don't know what they're gonna do. And I'll be honest, I didn't really expect what happened tonight either. But it is what it is, right? We also stream every other Friday the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. That's our live campaign with a whole different crew that I'm a player of. We start that at 7:30 p.m. Central every other Friday. So not this one, but the next one. If your episodes are already on YouTube, if you search Cloak and Stagger on YouTube, we will pop up and you can see every session we've ever done. So check that out if you want a recap of what's gone on. This episode will be up there too. I think that's all I got. So thanks again for watching, y'all, and y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.